Hello and welcome back to this week's video. So, I'm a man down, but a lady up.
A woman up.
A woman. My wing woman. So this is my best friend Charlotte. We've known each other since we were kidderoonies. So yeah, we've got 2 kids in tow and we're off to Whitby. So we'll catch you later. You can hear him in the background. Bye.
Bye.
The Yorkshire Moors. I'm hoping this time actually we don't get a call from the police like we did last time, but we'll explain a little bit more about that one in another video maybe, or maybe later in this one actually. It's quite amusing, a bit frightening, but yeah, this is where we are. Kiddies are just chasing the sheep and there's quite a few of us, so yeah, I'll put the what 3 words. It's the turning for Goathland. Really should have put the stabiliser on because this is really bumpy. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning.
Hi.
Sorry, we look a bit rough. We've just got up.
Literally got up, so sorry about my morning face and breath.
So we thought we'd get up early, but it's not early anymore, and head down into Whitby so we get a car parking space. Then we can sort the breakfast out for the kiddie winkles.
It's not a bad view for a morning, is it?
No, it's not. Look at that.
Yeah, backyard.
Yeah, the kids were chasing sheep last night, which was hilarious. Not that they got anywhere with it.
There's a strange turkey creature making a noise. It's not a turkey, it's a pheasant or a grouse.
Just sounds like a turkey. Right, we shall catch you later.
Ta-da.
We're here.
I'm vertically challenged.
Sorry, I'll have to put it down. Oh, that's really weird angle.
See what we know.
I'll do it like that way. It's easier.
We're in Whitby!
We're in Whitby! We're at Marine Drive? No,
Marina.
Marina. We're at the Marina car park. Kids have got some snappers, of course.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going, kids. Why is it there's always a child under your feet when there aren't even any children with you?
No. Send it with somebody else's random child.
So, me and Kurt have been coming to Whitby since we were probably
Tiddlers.
16 together, but we've both been coming here since we were kids, so it's got loads of happy childhood memories. And we both know it really well. We've camped here, we've been in motorhome here, we've been in caravan here. I've stayed in hotels here, I've stayed in cottages here, all sorts of damn things. So
it's like a second home.
It is like a second home. So we know where we're going. We're going to have fish and chips, we're going to have ice cream, we're going to go in greedy slates. We're going to have a walk around. We're going to go up to Abbey. But yeah, loads of fun for families, for couples, for singletons. It's all good. It's a lovely day out. It doesn't look too busy today actually. It's a bit fresh, but we're hoping we're going to see a bit of brightness later.
Yep, looks like they're just dredging. Best name ever for a dredging boat. Are you ready for this? Sandsend. Oh, look at that. Ugh. Yeah, there will be crabs and worms and all sorts in there. A little wander over the famous bridge.
Quite good, isn't it?
It warns you. It warns you and then stops the traffic. There's traffic lights on it. Is it a swing bridge? No, it's not a swing bridge, is it? It's a rise and fall. Oh no, it might be a swing bridge actually. Yeah, it's got a pivot on it. Why, they frighten you? Oh, in case they move while you're on them? Oh god. Seagulls are as aggressive as ever.
You don't stay on it while bridge swings. Yeah.
There's lights and the little gate's shut. There's lots of history. No, the steps are along here. Some little quaint shops. A most amazing sweet shop.
Can we go in?
Maybe later. For a bit of a sugar rush later. Oh, there is, isn't there? Yeah. Bit of Whitby Jet. The jewellers. Is the historic photo shop round here where you can have some kind of Victorian photo? Or is that the other one?
It's gone now.
Has it gone?
Yeah, you're tired.
Oh. What's up, darling? Oh, teddy shop. Obligatory teddy
It's
shop.
not open just yet, but there's another shop further down that sells Sonic and Whatnot.
Ooh, we'll have to have a look.
And that will be open at 11 as well.
Oh, we'll have to have a look. Thank you very much.
Have you seen a sweet shop there?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you. Come on then. Yeah, do you want some sweets?
The teddy shop is going to be open at 11 o'clock.
Come on, let's get some sweets.
So
I'm gonna have a look
if we
at
have a walk around here.
Oh, have to bob down to get in. Nice.
We're alright, yeah, are you?
I'm good, thank you, yeah. Sure. We've got some amazing little shops. Lovely, quirky little shops. So I think that's the one, Mr. Man, that used to be the photographers that used to get Victorian wearing.
That's where we got.
Little Central Square. We've got the Abbey Wharf, which is a really nice restaurant and bar. So, oh, it is excellent fish and chips in there. Is it the kipper place? Should we take and show the kipper place? That's just up the next street. The kipper place is where they smoke kippers. So yeah, it's around the corner, just up here. It's on its way up to the 199 steps. So again, on the top street.
Church Street.
The Church Street, is that where we are? Again, jewellery shop, absolutely full of Whitby Jet.
There's another sweet shop there.
Oh my word. They know their audience.
Arguments Yard.
Lots of cute little art galleries and arts and crafts type places.
The Abbey.
The Abbey, yeah. Whitby Abbey.
Bring it out into church now.
I think we've stayed up there, haven't we? There's a campsite up there before. So is it down Tate Hill or is it the next one? It's the next one up, isn't it? To the
Is it here?
Kippers.
Yeah, but
Two mountain gazelles. Having a quick run. I know, it's steep, isn't it? There we go. Like looking at the harbour, or the harbour wall. Absolutely beautiful.
I think we've already done 199 steps.
Is that what it feels like? Just have a little walk up to the... Near it is. Is it Fortunes? There you go, yeah?
1872.
1872 it was established. So that you can actually have a... Is it postal service as well? You can actually have them posted to somebody from here. There's the actual kipper smoke room you can see there. Cool, you can smell it as well. It's amazing. So that's actually the smoking shed and actually the shop inside. Some kippers being prepared. So yeah, in fact there's a little plaque. So William Fortune, founder of the Fortunes in 1872 on these premises, smokehouse and shop has remained here for several generations. So yeah, 1872, amazing. Historic church graveyard. So it's got a little looky look, and then the beautiful abbey is just behind us. So I'll just carry on walking through. You actually can have an internal tour of obviously the ruins that are left in terms of the abbey. So actually under some kind of trust, it's English heritage. So there's a little coffee shop up here. Obviously if you can't make the 199 steps, you can always bring the car up a very steep hill at the back, just to give you an idea what's here. As I said, it's an English heritage site, so it's within the walls of the abbey. Sorry if you're getting a bit of camera noise from the wind. But yeah, absolutely beautiful place.
And it came from Cornwall. And it's... I found it over there. In the abbey? Yeah.
What does it say?
It says, Forget Me Not Children's Hospice. So I bet...
And it says, there's some instructions. It's a teddy bear.
Teddy
bear rocks. Please hide and upload a pic. So we're going to do that on the way home. It's somewhere different.
Yeah.
Have an ice cream with them.
So just walking past the famous Magpie Cafe. We've just been past the fortune tellers, but closed. Don't know why. Normally open. Obviously didn't see that one coming. Ba-bum bum. And then we're just off to the greedy slits as ever. And then something for lunch. I'm calling it Mr. Chips. So yeah, absolutely beautiful.
It's not bad for February.
It's not. It's gorgeous.
Could be worse.
Much, much worse. It's not actually that cold in the sun either. Boys just playing right with a random large stick.
They're like dogs.
Yeah.
Give a boy a stick and he'll be happy.
So I know we've mentioned it a couple of times, so I thought about time that we actually tell the story of what happened when we had a visit from the police when we were staying in the Moors. So it was actually during the pandemic. It was the around the time that the tiering was active. So we were in Tier 2 like Whitby. There was no particular restrictions regarding travel you were allowed to at that point. A lot of obviously concern was still around, but we were in a self-contained motorhome. We'd just actually bought it. The pandemic had made us kind of realise that we shouldn't be quite so frightened in terms of what we spend. So we decided actually to buy a motorhome. It'd always been a bit of a blocker because there's obviously such a lot of money, and we were like, ooh, crikey. But we made the choice as a family to swap from caravan to a motorhome, and that's what we did. So our first visit was up to Whitby. It was the time, actually, fireworks. So it was, lots of fireworks, lots of people having fireworks at home. Not great in terms of little Mr. Man, and not great in terms of our doggy. So I thought, well, we'll escape up to the moors. So we stayed where we did this time, actually. Just at the turning for Goathland, and we had a lovely peaceful night. We woke up in the morning, there was a few people there, and we had a visit from a police officer. So he knocked at our door. I popped out, had a word with him. He was just checking if we were okay, which I thought was lovely. So I started making breakfast, and about half an hour later he popped back and said, my boss has said, can you go home please, there's nothing happening in Whitby. I was like, right, okay. I asked if had we broken the law or anything, and he said no. He said just with the restrictions, and I thought, well, okay, a little bit strange. So we carried on chatting, and then towards the end of the conversation he said, not sure what Scarborough's like, I'm not sure if they're busy or not. Anyway, I'll leave you and say goodbye. That was it. So we were kind of left a bit dumbfounded. Is he telling us to go to Scarborough, and maybe it was all about Whitby? Wasn't very sure on that one. And then just as he's pulling away, he actually noticed that despite saying police down the side, it was actually MOD police from Filingdales. So I kind of understood a little bit more, because obviously what had gone off, they were more probably concerned about the security of the RAF Filingdales rather than it be about a civil issue. So there you go. Just to really finish off the video, we've had a fabulous couple of days up in Whitby. Join us again. I think next place is Love to Stay and the Forest of Dean. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us understand if we're getting this right. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.